You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing? Welcome back, hoodies. Welcome to the hood table. Thanks for sliding through on your girl for another TV show review. And I actually just got off of another show with another YouTuber who does a lot of videos about taxes and home businesses and self-employment and how to get the best out of your buck and all that. That was a really, really great show. I hope a lot of you guys were able to tune into that, because I did share that person's live on my community community wall before I went live and jumped on their StreamYard to join them. So that is Melissa King. A lot of you know Melissa King. She be in a lot of people chats in this sector. So what I'm going to do right now is drop Melissa's link to her YouTube channel. She invited me on her channel tonight. I had a wonderful, wonderful time, and I hope to be on her show again soon. But anywho, tonight we will be discussing. Hold on. Let me turn where that thing at? Hold on. I gotta turn my Alexa down. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to turn my Alexa down because I have a ring, and every time somebody goes past the house or something, it's like motion at the front door. So yeah, you guys heard that a second ago. So anyway, please make sure you come on in. First thing first, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table, and follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Instagram, thehoodtable.com. The Hood Table is everywhere. And tonight, what we're going to be focusing on tonight is another TV show review, and it is The Basketball Wives Season 9, Episode 4. Now, one thing, matter of fact, I think last year they didn't have titles of their show either. This year, it's kind of odd to see TV shows that don't actually have a title to each episode. Like, it's just episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Now we on episode 4. But anyhow, it is what it is. Make sure you put your comments or thoughts in the chat on, anything you got to say about my review or about the characters, the storylines, or anything from Jackie to who's the new chick, Liza, Shani, any comments, just feel free to put it in the chat. Okay. But it's been a little drama stirring up, over the last season. And of course, these last 4 episodes are still a little drama that has rolled over from last season, mainly between like Kristen, Jackie, OG, Jen, Evelyn, pretty much everybody. But OG, as you saw last week, Kristen, she had took it upon herself to go speak with OG. But OG feels like as if Kristen was being totally fake. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all think Kristen was coming off as being sincere or fake? Last episode, she went to visit Jackie's mansion to approach OG with her colorism concerns. Now, neither Kristen, Malaysia, nor Jen, should I say Zen Jen? Zen Jen who's walking around with all kind of sage, just ready for some drama to get started, so she can burn some sage all through the mansion. But neither of those three have yet to experience any colorism, so they say. From Shani or Evelyn. Now, me personally, I thought it was nice for Kristen to be the bigger person, to reach out to OG. However, I felt from the jump that OG wasn't going to be receptive at all, and she wasn't. And Kristen, I felt, was really trying, hard to understand, but that could be just me. OG thought she was just being fake, she wasn't being sincere. She was asking her too many questions. Like, why do you feel this way? How do you feel this way? I don't feel this way. So what makes me think, she felt like she was asking too many questions, but I understood it because when OG was saying, I am accusing you all three to be colorists, and Kristen is like, she's not as dark as OG, but she's darker than me and much lighter than Shani or Evelyn. So she was like, how the heck you gonna call me colorist? I'm darker than them two over there. I'm closer in complexion to you. But then again, like last week, OG was like, okay, it's not all about what color you are. It also has to do with like your facial structure, your hair texture. Like Kristen has really good hair. At least I think so. I think that's her hair. And she's darker, but she's like, you have more of the what did OG call it? More the western or northern or some eastern something, eastern facial features, towards her African. I didn't even know. And a lot of them is confused. They're like, okay, colorism I thought was just about color. Now it's about if my facial structure doesn't look black enough, if my hair doesn't look black enough. So I'm a little confused, but if that's how it is, this is all to me. I'm learning each and every day. We learn something new. But Kristen really feels like she didn't do anything wrong to OG. She's like, I just because I like, them more than you don't mean I'm, colorist. It just maybe means that I don't like you. Or I like more than you. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. I said last week I thought OG was maybe sometimes putting 20 on 10. And I know that neither OG nor Evelyn wants to lose the courtroom. They both battling, beefing with each other right now. But I'm also assuming that both of them would prefer not to meet each other in front of a judge. So if there's any possibility that they can hash this out and not go to a courtroom, one suing each other for this, one suing each other for that, I'm sure if they could, they would probably prefer not to meet in the courtroom. But anywho, one person who thinks that Kristen was sincere was Jen. Jen was like, I applaud Kristen for coming over to speak with you. That was really noble of her. And OG, on the other hand, was like, excuse me? Like, how the hell was Kristen being noble? And again, I ask y'all, do you believe OG is putting 20 on 10? Because even Jen is now wondering if OG just wants to hear what OG wants to hear. Or does what she experienced as a child, being treated badly as a child, might have something to do with it. Because as she explained, as a young OG, she recall how her first grade teacher at a private school told her that she would not amount to anything. But hell, I know black people, the other black people, that you ain't gonna be shit. Your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, you ain't shit, your kids ain't gonna be shit. So, but she was told this by a teacher, who wasn't black. And so I don't know, she's been holding on to this for a while because she's obviously not shit. She's obviously done a lot of, good things, great things with her life. So I don't know. But that's her, that's how she feels. You can't tell anybody how to feel. I think there is a lot of favoritism on the show. But again, I just can't say for sure if it's race, like not racism, but colorism involved. But yeah, again, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how I feel. But I can't recall a time. I'm sorry, I can't recall a time, and this is honestly speaking. I know a lot of people might have gone through that before. I have been through racism, but I can't recall a time where I ever been treated badly by someone of my own race because of my complexion. And maybe that's because I'm in between. I'm not dark. I'm not bright skinned, as some people would say, you know. I'm kind of like in between the spectrum, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, still yet, I can definitely understand why OG broke down. I'm brown, as you can see, and I have a brother who is much lighter than me, and then I have a brother who is much darker than me. And growing up, my dark skinned brother was always teased because sometimes it was in the family, and sometimes it was by neighbors, and on the schoolyard or at school. And people would used to tell him like, "Man, why are you so dark?" And they light like, "Was you adopted, or are you? Is that really your daddy? Was your mother? Like why your mama lighter, your siblings lighter, your father's lighter, but you black." But yeah, so I get it because my youngest brother dealt with that growing up. So when I grew up and I had two sons, one being like my complexion, and the other one being chocolate drop. I call him chocolate drop. But I taught them at a very young age. You might be light, you might be dark, but hey, I will treat y'all both the same. I will punish you both the same, and I will love you the exact same way. I never showed any favoritism or any colorism because I wanted to make sure that if they can see that in their own family, then when they grow up and they won't treat other people who might be different complexion than they are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I made sure that they didn't shame each other or tease each other, because one was totally different complexion of the other. Y'all still black, okay? Y'all can still get y'all ass whooped the same way. But anyway, moving on to Liza and her baby daddy Lamar Odom. Now, on this episode, what's her name? Evelyn. Okay. On this episode, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like last episode, basically told Liza that they didn't want to hear anything to say about her children's father. What Evelyn actually said was, fuck Lamar. Fuck your baby daddy. And again, I thought that was pretty messed up because everyone else was on the show is discussing all their drama and their issues that they having with each other. But Liza can express, how she feels about her own personal life. I thought that was messed up for Evelyn to say that. But this episode, it appears that Evelyn was being a little bit more, open, regarding Liza's situation. Instead of just saying stuff like, fuck that motherfucker. And the horse that he rode in on, Evelyn even gave her a little bit of advice. Now, whether I agree with her advice or not, that's a totally different, that's another story. Because I feel like even if your children are grown, if they are dealing with a situation with their father that cannot be resolved, why shouldn't you step in? I mean, I don't get it. And hell, I don't care how old my sons are. If they need me to step in, I'm jumping in knee deep, head first. Like, whatever's needed at the time. Like, what's going on with your father? What's the problem, son? How can I help? And a mother jumping in doesn't necessarily have to be about messiness. It's called supporting your child to the day they die. And I shall do that to the day they die, or if I die first. But after spending an evening of playing, a liquor shots game, they was playing some game, and if you didn't answer, if you didn't do what you said, you had to drink a shot or whatnot. So they was all getting drunk, getting tipsy, and Liza woke up feeling refreshed. She had enough of discussing her issues with Lamar and was ready to enjoy the remaining time in their mansion. So I hope everything works out with her children, and her son's father, because she did talk to her son FaceTime, and it did seem like they were getting somewhere. They were probably getting somewhere to Lamar, helping out with college and things like that. So I hope that, that gets taken care of or whatnot. But anyhow, Malaysia and Jackie. Okay. Malaysia and Jackie. And mind you, these are two of my favorite characters on the show. Two of my favorite characters. I won't say right now who are the least. I'll let you guess. For those of y'all who've been watching me from one channel to this channel, Y'all probably know who I like the least. But Malaysia and Jackie is two of my favorite people on the show. And Malaysia had mentioned that she was under the impression that her and Jackie's relationship had evolved. Since they're much older. This is the 9th season. And although all of them didn't start in on the same season, because there's been old characters who ain't there no more, new characters. I mean, it's like a revolving door on this doggone show. That's what I feel like. But they're older now and assumably much more mature. But did their relationship really evolve? And I'm not trying to say that Jackie's a horrible person, because I don't really think she is. But I just think that Jackie secretly loves to keep up the drama. She wants people to believe that she's the peacemaker in the group. But me, I just call it how I see it. Jackie loves to get or see shit get started. Then she likes to slide in real slick, like a superwoman. I'm coming to save the world, or should I say the sisterhood? Because I mean, what kind of person who claims to be your sister would spread all kinds of foul rumors about your sister mine? That's for sure. And I got real sisters. I got half sisters. I got step sisters. I got god sisters. And I can't imagine any of them spreading rumors about me like that and about my children. My sisters would come to me first and be like, bitch, or sometimes we talk like that to each other. I'm just keeping it hood, keeping it a buck. Or they'd be like, girl, man, what the hell they talking about? Some, your child, some. Man, they ain't about to go around the world, telling everybody before they tell me, and vice versa. So, I don't know. That ain't no sister of mine, because that would not make you my sister. That would make you my nemesis. Okay? That would make you my enemy. I see you talking shit about me. Okay. All right, we gotta understand that. But Jackie did get emotional when Evelyn told her that Malaysia was ready to have a sit down with her. Malaysia is ready to so-called have a come to Jesus moment with Jackie. So why was Jackie so hesitant to talk to her? I mean, just last episode, Jackie made an attempt to speak with Malaysia, but now she has to take some time out to think it over, to think about it. Do y'all believe it might have something to do with the new guests that are in Jackie's mansion, the one she invited on the trip? Evelyn was like, damn. Not only did Jackie invite Jen and OG, who were not invited, but then she also turned around and invited two more ladies who they have never met to the mansion. But as far as those ladies, though, keeping it honest, though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about these ladies. I mean, we literally just met them, but I think they seem like they both are real sisters, but they seem pretty cool to me so far, especially the one who's a baker. Especially the one who's a baker. I was looking at all her desserts and stuff. Because y'all know I'm a personal custom cake decorator. Tanya's the Slice by Slice. Look me up. Facebook, IG, and YouTube. Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. Yeah, I have to slide in my own little plug in the middle of talking about another baker. But hey, this is my channel. This is my show. But yeah, they seem cool so far. Anybody who's a bakelogist is cool with me, unless they, rub me the wrong way. So, they new to the show, so we'll see how this goes. But one of them was married to a basketball player who played overseas, who's now retired. So yeah, I guess they're getting a little basketball wise program. Back to Jackie. The next morning, she and the newbies drove over to Evelyn's mansion. The idea was to introduce the guests to the other ladies, but not much was being said at first. Everyone's just sitting there looking around. I mean, the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. And that was until Malaysia was just like, you know what? Come on, let's just tackle the elephant, in the room. Let's just get it, say it with our chest, put it on the table. So Malaysia and Jackie stepped outside to talk. And the first thing that Jackie said to Malaysia was, now, you are my sister. But were they ever sisters, as Jackie called her? Malaysia needs to find out for sure, and how exactly they got to where they are now. That's what Malaysia needs to know. If you my sister, how the hell did we get to this point where we are now? She was like, You supposed to be my so-called sister, but which one are you? Are you supposed to be my wicked stepsister? Nah, that ain't what she called her. She ain't called her that. She ain't called her that. She was probably thinking it though. It's probably on her mental though. Like, you're the wicked stepsister. But no, what she really said was, if you're my sister, if you're supposed to be my sister, how many times am I supposed to allow you to keep fucking me over, Jackie? Like, how many times? That's what Malaysia wants to know. So hopefully next episode they can get down to the bottom line. And again, last season, a lot of us was like, okay, such and such who Jackie met on Instagram or somewhere like that had told her there's these rumors going around about Malaysia, and then they said it to Jackie, and then Jackie said it to somebody else, and everybody in the franchise, the Basketball Wives franchise, knew about it. Everybody but Malaysia. She was literally like the last person to know. So, Jackie be throwing that sisterhood term around real heavy, like, y'all. Real heavy, like, and, you gotta watch out for that shit. Like, that's worse than, throwing the friend term around. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your sister. Everybody ain't your brother. Okay? Okay? So, yeah, don't be just passing those words around like that too freely. Anybody who's your sister, I got friends who are closer to me than some family members. So you know who the real ones are. The real ones, they will ride with you, they will fight with you, they will take off their shirt and give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And you will do the same thing as well to your real friends. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my homegirl the other day. I said, I don't even use the term best friend no more because I got too many close female friends to be like, oh, that was my best friend. When I treat them all the same, I love them all the same, and I will do everything for them, anything. So, yeah, I don't even throw around the best friend term like that anymore. I just be like, what up, homegirl? What up, Valerie, you said Jackie. Yes, Jackie is messy. And she be trying to come off as if she ain't messy. Like, one thing I can say is that she do be like the main one who be trying to get everybody back on accord. She be like setting them up like she be setting them up like sometimes like on blind dates. She be having one show up and have the other show up. They don't even know they both showing up together. She does do that. But she also be starting most of the shit. She be starting most of the shit. So when she be trying to bring people together, that's why I said she be acting like Superwoman. Like she'll start shit or she'll enjoy seeing the drama or be part of the drama, and then she'll turn around and then she'll be like, but Malaysia, but Christian, why can't we just all get along? After you done spread all kind of rumors about people, been talking behind people back, dragging people kids. I mean, and even though she might not have been the dragger, she might not be the one who created the rumors, but she was carrying them bones, boy, carrying them bones. And I'm sorry, again, I say, if that's your friend or if that's your real sister or brother, you gonna take that bone right to them before you tell everybody. Like, that was some vile shit that she said about Malaysia. And who are we? We don't know if it's true or not. Some people said some vile stuff about Evelyn a few seasons back about how she treat her daughter, how her daughter does all her cleaning and all her cooking and takes care of her kids, while Evelyn be flying all around the world and be on dates and messing with men and whoop whoop whoop. So I think some of that come from somewhere. I'm not saying it's all true, and I'm not saying it's all a lie. We only know what we see. But still, yet, if I heard something about my homegirl, my bestie, or my best friend, my good Judy, whatever you want to call them, and somebody said, yeah, I heard your homegirl don't feed her kids. I heard your homegirl always got somebody else watching their kids. I heard your homegirl about to get evicted. I heard, because the first thing I would do, and I had a situation like that. A long time ago. One of my friends came to me, and actually they had hit up a lot of people. They had created a chat on Facebook. They had hit up a lot of mutual friends. And one of our other friends was going through some stuff and needed some help with like utilities and things like that. And so they hit us all up, not people outside of our circle, but they hit us all up to help. It wasn't like somebody came to me and said, yeah, what's over there? They lights off or they whatever. It was more like, okay, you guys, who can help, how much can you give, how much can you give. We're going to go and we're going to help this person, one of our friends, one of our sisters, in their time of need. That's different. That's different than you just gossiping behind the scenes, on the phones, just gossiping about this one particular person that y'all all supposed to be friends with. That's messed up. So yeah, you said my mother used to tell me that the dog that carries a bone will take one. Heck yeah, heck yeah. They will carry the bone and take one back and some more with them. While they carrying the bone, they trying to get some more information and create more drama to add to the drama they already involved in. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But yeah, that's all I got on this show. That's all I got. That's all I got. Let's see. What came on? Sisters. Okay, Sisters came on last night, I believe. So, Sisters, I'm going to review on Saturday. Bell Collective comes on tomorrow, so I'll review that also on Saturday. I'll spread them out some hours apart, though. But you guys who have my notification bell hit, you'll get the notification when I go live on those. But tomorrow night, y'all, Friday Night Live. Y'all already know. Friday night, 9 o'clock on the Hood Table. Friday Night Live. No topics off limit. No holds board. It goes down. Any topic from the hood to the White House, we discuss, you discuss. If you got a problem, a topic, a situation, whether it's something going on with yourself or something you've seen publicly, TV show, news, whatever. We discuss anything we want to, anything you want to on Friday Night Lives at 9 o'clock. And up on the platform on the StreamYard, you can come on the screen with me. We can have up to 10 people come up on the screen with us. So, and we usually do, I think last week we probably had 6 people or 7. And I think the week before that we had like maybe 4 or 5. Sometimes we have like 5, 6, 7 people. Sometimes we have 2, 3, 4 more people up on the screen. So, whoever. I can do the whole show by myself. And y'all can just be sitting in the chat, lurking and looking at me and typing in the chat. Or you can jump up on the screen and join me for some commentary. And it's a lot of fun. Bring your drinks, bring your snacks, and, just kick it with us. 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time, Friday night. Every Friday it goes down on the Hood Table. So make sure you got your notification bell hit so you can know when we go live tomorrow night. And on that note, thanks for tuning in. Everybody, if you didn't like the video already, please like the video. Please share the video and subscribe to the Hood Table. And in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant, and always keep it hood. Bye. Good night, Valerie.